Hi guys, and welcome back to the Cassie project. So this week I'm going to be doing a thrift store makeover challenge. Usually I do thrift store makeovers, but I do them on my own. So I'll go to a charity shop, I will find an item that I connect with, and then I give it a makeover, and it's super exciting and really enjoyable. But this week we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a collab with the Chantelle art.
That's exciting.
Yes. So Chantelle is going to be helping me out today, and we are going to do a thrift store makeover together. She's going to go over to a little charity shop. She's going to find something that looks fun and she's going to send it over to me, and I'm going to do the same thing for her. It's a little nerve-wracking because I'm letting that control go, and I like the control. I like to know what I'm going to be doing. But this time it was a surprise. So the first thing we need to do, of course, is unbox the parcel from Chantelle and see what she's got for us. So we have got this package from Chantelle and I am so excited to open it. Oh, how cute is that? We've got a little wax seal on there. Oh, I don't want to break it. So pretty. Oh, I'm guessing this is the special item. So we'll open that in a minute. Oh, that's a bit exciting. We have some of Chantelle's art. Oh my gosh, look at that sticker. That's incredible. We've got some prints. Look at that. Oh, Chantelle, you're such an amazing artist. What stunning artwork. The thrift store item. I can't wait to see what it is. I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I have never done anything like this before where I've got a figurine and I've got to make it over. That is a little bit exciting, isn't it? I'm really nervous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now at this moment, but that is super, super exciting. So for days and days, I was mulling over different ideas and I was just so nervous about doing something quite drastic. The only idea that was sticking in my head was such a drastic idea. And basically, I want to turn this four-legged, you know, four legs on the floor deer into a standing kind of humanised deer wearing clothes. That entails having to chop it apart and re-sculpting it. Is this completely nuts? This is the thing, I can't redo this. Do you want to stand up? Do you want to be tall? I think he wants to be tall. Just got to pop to the shop to get like a hacksaw.
There you go.
What about that?
Yeah. For an extra quid for a proper handle.
So now I've got the tools, let's get to chopping. As you can see, I was really nervous and I didn't want to do the first mark, but I just had to go for it. And I started chopping off that head. Chopped and I chopped, and it took quite a while, but I managed to get the head off, and it wasn't fun. I don't like using a saw. I don't enjoy it. It's hard and it makes my hands hurt. But I did it. I managed to get the head off. But now I needed the legs, so I started chopping, and then I realised I started chopping the wrong legs. I didn't want the front legs. I wanted the back legs because I wanted the butt shape to go with the legs. So then I started chopping the back legs, and I was like, no, let's get out the big boy. I don't want to use the hacksaw anymore. It's taking too long, so I've got the big saw out. Now I've got all the pieces apart. This gives you an idea of what I'm going for. So you've got the legs at the bottom, the head at the top, and I've got to create a torso to go in between, basically. So I'm going to sculpt that out of clay. And I wanted to give him shoes. Part of this challenge, we've also give each other some colours to work with. I'm not going to share those colours quite yet, but I will give you a little hint. It's going to have a little retro theme. So I thought we needed some shoes to match that retro style. Now previously, when I've unboxed some real little shoes, they tend to be quite a retro trainer. So this is what I was hoping for. Yeah, we had some platforms. They're perfect. They're exactly what I was picturing for this deer. I had to stick some clay in the shoes and jam those legs in there, and this was probably one of the hardest bit, was trying to get the balance. So we're going to get this big lump of clay and
shove the head in there and create this torso shape. And then we're going to add some arms on there, and then I wanted to have the arms tucked into like a hoodie pocket, so I created this little slither of clay and stuck that over to create this little pocket shape to go, so the arms would be tucked in there. And then I added a thin little collar around the top, and I created this folded hood to stick on the back. And so far so good, it's looking nice. I'm really pleased with the hoodie. I think it's worked really good. It's looking a little bit odd because we've got this section of the legs that I didn't think about that kind of sticks out at the front. I should have chopped that away a bit, but it's a little bit too late. So what I've decided to go for is have a nice skirt to cover up that big lumpy bulge at the front. So I've got this strip of clay. I'm going to get that nice and flat, and then I'm going to fold it to make pleats in the skirt, and then I'm going to wrap that skirt all around her to cover up all the uglies underneath. Finally, I need to add a stand in there just to help it stand up, because I felt like even with the trainers it was tipping a little bit. So I've created a nice little circle of clay, and I'm just wedging those shoes into it so that it stands quite nicely. And now it seems to be balanced. I don't know if it's going to dry that way, but it seems to be balanced, and I'm very, very happy. So while I apply that lovely coat of gesso, I wanted to ask you guys if you fancy subscribing to this channel. I hate asking for subscribers, it's so awkward, but it also really, really helps the channel when you click that button. So
awkward.
We need to do some painting. We've got Chantelle now to let us know what colours we're going to use. So I'm going to pass it straight on to you, Chantelle. You go, you go.
Cassie, I am giving you a bold colour palette. They are almost primaries, but a little bit more muted, a little bit more unique. Ever since I watched the video of you painting on coffee cups, I knew I wanted to give you some more bright colours, and also the theme retro, which I think will work perfectly with the colours that you've got. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
I'm a little bit scared of bright colours, but I think we can do a colour block hoodie. I thought that would be really fun, because then we can use all those colours together and make it really retro and fun. First though, I wanted to add a nice dark brown to the deer. I wanted him to have that similar sort of wood colour to how he started. So I'm adding this lovely dark brown all over his face, on his legs, and I've decided to do the base with that dark brown as well, just to tie it all together. And then I decided to lighten the antlers a little bit, just add a little bit of white to the tops, just to give it a little bit of life. And then I'm going to start working on the jumper. So the main part of the jumper, I'm choosing this very bright, vivid blue. I actually found the exact same paint colour in Hobbycraft. I was so pleased. It's basically a perfect match. I couldn't believe my eyes. So yeah, I've picked that blue for the main part of the jumper. Then I'm going to give it some orange sleeves. I had to do a little bit of mixing for that. I've got an orange paint, but I had to add a little bit of a yellow. I did a tiny bit of the blue to mute it down a little bit, and a bit of white. And I think I've got a fairly good match there. And then I thought the red could go on the hood and the pocket. Now I decided to go for red shoes with a black sole, but I do later change that because I just didn't think it worked with the colour combination. I then mixed a darker blue, so I used the blue, added some black to it because I didn't want it to be too bright all over. I wanted it to still look attractive, but still with that lovely bright retro colour theme. And then that's when I decided to change up the trainers. And then later on I add a bit of the bright blue on top to tie it all together, which looks really fun. And then I'm neatening everything up. I decided to go for yellow strings for the hoodie to bring in a little bit more yellow, because we just had the yellow on the sleeves. And it took quite a long time to get all of these little crevices and make it look neat. But we got there in time and it was really enjoyable. I do like painting miniature sort of things. And then we're just going to add this lovely glossy varnish all over it, and this is where it all comes together and it looks really yummy. And now let's reveal this gorgeous deer. From this four-legged creature to this humanized deer wearing clothes with a retro look to it. I absolutely love it. I think it's turned out absolutely fantastic and I'm so happy with it. I thought I'd gone a little bit too far, but it's worked perfectly and I'm so happy with the final result. Now I have also picked a thrifted item for Chantelle art, so do head on over to her channel to see what she does with the item that I sent for her. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do carry on watching some more videos over here. Here is another binge-worthy video of me, and here is Chantelle's amazing video. So do head on over and check that out right now. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.